Are you prepared to go across Europe on a spectacular journey? This list is ideal for you if you enjoy history, castles, and fairy tales. Some of the world's most stunning and captivating castles, each with an own tale to tell, can be found in Europe. You may travel to a bygone era of knights, princesses, and dragons by visiting these must-see fairy tale castles, which can be found everywhere from the craggy cliffs of Scotland to the beautiful hills of Germany. Prepare yourself for an amazing trip as we take you through the top fairy tale castles in Europe that you just have to see. Europe is home to some of the most enchanting fairy tale castles that will transport you to another era. Here are the must-see castles that you should add to your travel bucket list. Neuschwanstein Castle, Germany. Often referred to as the ultimate fairy tale castle, Neuschwanstein inspired Walt Disney's Cinderella Castle. Neuschwanstein Castle is truly a sight to behold. Nestled in the Bavarian Alps, this 19th century Romanesque revival palace was commissioned by King Ludwig II of Bavaria. Its stunning architecture and picturesque setting have made it one of the most photographed castles in the world. The castle famously inspired Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty Castle, making it a real-life fairy tale destination. The castle features intricate interiors, including the throne room and the Singers' Hall, which are adorned with beautiful frescoes and ornate decorations. Perched on a rugged hill, the castle offers breathtaking views of the surrounding mountains and the Hohenwald Valley. Although it was built in the 19th century, Neuschwanstein was designed to reflect medieval knightly ideals and romanticism. Bran Castle, Romania. The legend and mystery surrounding this Transylvanian fortress, popularly known as Dracula's Fortress, are thick. Bran Castle, sometimes known as Dracula's Castle, is an intriguing location in Romania. Built in 1377 by the Saxons, Bran Castle served as a fortress against intruders and later as a customs center, linking Wallachia and Transylvania. Bran Castle is widely connected to the fabled vampire despite the fact that Bram Stoker did not know about it when he wrote Dracula. This is because of the castle's striking design and setting. The castle has a blend of Baroque, Renaissance, and Gothic architectural characteristics. It also has secret passageways, twisting staircases, and breathtaking views of the Carpathian Mountains. Currently, Queen Marie of Romania's art and furniture collection are on display at Bran Castle, a museum. Inside the castle, guests may take in the rich history of the building. Throughout the year, the castle holds a number of events, drawing from its eerie image. These include concerts, exhibitions, and even Halloween tours. Prague Castle, Czech Republic. With breathtaking views over Prague, it's one of the biggest old castles in the world. Prague Castle is a breathtaking historical and architectural wonder that can be seen in the center of Prague, Czech Republic. Approximately 70,000 square meters in size, this Přemysl dynasty castle complex, founded in 880 by Prince Bořivoj, claims the Guinness World Record for being the largest coherent castle complex worldwide. A wealth of architectural styles may be seen at this UNESCO World Heritage Site, ranging from Gothic alterations in the 14th century to Romanesque structures going back to the 10th century. Enthusiasts of history and architecture should not miss the castle complex, which consists of palaces, churches, offices, defences, courtyards, and gardens. Almost 6 centuries were needed to create the famous St. Vitus Cathedral, one of Prague Castle's main attractions. The St. Wenceslas Chapel and the Royal Crypt, which provide an in-depth look into the site's rich history, are located inside the cathedral. Holy Roman emperors, presidents of Czechoslovakia, and monarchs of Bohemia have all had their offices in Prague Castle. Heidelberg Castle, Germany. Heidelberg, Germany is home to Heidelberg Castle, also known as Heidelberger Schloss, a magnificent ruin. Known for combining Gothic and Renaissance styles, this famous monument is among the most important Renaissance buildings located north of the Alps. The castle's origins date back to before 1214, with expansions and reconstructions occurring over the centuries. It has witnessed numerous historical events, including destruction by lightning and wars. Key features include the Otto Heinrich building, known for its intricate facade, and the Friedrich building, which houses an ancestral portrait gallery in stone. Within the castle, this enormous wine barrel, which can house 220,000 gallons of wine, is a distinctive attraction. Salomon de Caus created the gardens, which provide a lovely environment with breathtaking views of the surroundings. Heidelberg Castle's picturesque ruins and rich history lure about 1 million tourists there each year. Anyone interested in learning more about Germany's cultural history should definitely visit. Schloss Drenberg, Germany. An opulent 19th century home that appears to have been lifted from a novel. Situated near Königswinter, North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany, Schloss Drenberg is a magnificent example of 19th century architecture. This private residence was constructed between 1882 and 1884 and was modeled after a palace. Situated atop the Drachenfels Hill, it provides stunning views of the Siebengebirge Mountains and the Rhine River. Rich broker and banker Baron Stefan von Sarter commissioned the castle with the intention of using it as his home, albeit he never did. The historicist architectural style of Schloss Drenberg combines Baroque, Renaissance, and Gothic architectural elements. Currently housing a number of attractions, Schloss Drenberg is accessible to the general public. Discover the exquisitely furnished interiors, which include the music room, library, and grand staircase. Explore the exquisitely designed gardens and take in the expansive vistas. Through a variety of exhibitions, discover the history of the castle and its restoration. Throughout the year, the castle holds a number of events, such as Christmas markets, concerts, and medieval festivals. Bygone Castle, Slovakia. A little fortress having roots in the 12th century. Situated in Bygone, Slovakia, Bygone Castle is a magnificent medieval fortress, boasting an extensive past and breathtaking architectural design. Constructed as a wooden fort during the 12th century, the Poznan family progressively turned it into a stone castle throughout the 13th century. One of Slovakia's most picturesque castles, it combines aspects of Romanesque, Gothic, and Renaissance architecture. Bygone Castle was first documented in written documents in 1113 and has been owned by a number of aristocratic families, including the Palffy family and the Hungarian kings. Count Jan Palffy completed the last significant restoration of the building in the late 19th century, turning it into a lovely, fairy tale-like building modelled after French castles in the Loire Valley. The site's distinct attractiveness is enhanced by the natural travertine cave located beneath the castle. A museum including art historical displays that highlight the rich cultural legacy of the areas currently housed in the castle. Bygone Castle is well known for holding a number of occasions, such as the internationally renowned International Festival of Ghosts and Spirits, which draws guests from all around. Windsor Castle, England. The formal home of the British King and the oldest and biggest inhabited castle on Earth. Windsor Castle, one of the most famous and important royal homes in the world, is situated in Berkshire, England. It was established in the 11th century by William the Conqueror and has stood unbroken for almost 1,000 years, making it the longest occupied palace in Europe. The castle features a mix of Gothic, Georgian and Victorian architecture. The Round Tower, built by Henry II, is a prominent feature, visible for miles. These lavish rooms are adorned with priceless artworks and are considered some of the finest examples of Georgian taste. A masterpiece of English perpendicular Gothic design, this chapel is the site of many royal weddings and burials, including that of Prince Philip. A complex and well-detailed model home that showcases Edwardian living in tiny, complete with functional lights and flowing water. Year-round events, exhibitions, and guided tours are available at Windsor Castle. Anyone interested in British history or royal ancestry should definitely visit. Château de Chambord, France. A magnificent French Renaissance work of art set amid vast gardens. Situated in the Centre-Val de Loire area of France, Château de Chambord is among the most famous and identifiable chateaux globally. Constructed beginning in 1519 by King Francis I, it represents a masterwork of French Renaissance design. The chateau has a distinctive design that combines classical Renaissance architecture with traditional French medieval characteristics. The chateau has 84 staircases, 282 fireplaces, and 440 rooms. A well-known feature is the double helix staircase, which has the ability to accommodate two persons going up and down without ever having to meet. Leonardo da Vinci is credited with inspiring this marvel of architecture. The largest enclosed park in Europe surrounds the chateau and is bounded by a 32-kilometer wall, which also serves as a park. Currently a well-liked tourist site, Château de Chambord is included as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its exquisite stairs, enormous rooms, and exquisitely designed gardens are open for exploration by guests. Edinburgh Castle, Scotland. A fortress steeped in history. Edinburgh Castle, a venerable beacon set against the skyline of Scotland's capital, embodies the spirit and resilience of the Scottish people. This ancient stronghold, resting on volcanic rock, has witnessed countless pivotal moments in Scottish history. Visitors are invited to traverse the castle's olden pathways, uncover the mysteries of the honours of Scotland, and feel the weight of history within its storied walls. The castle's panorama offers a sweeping view over Edinburgh, a visual journey through time and tradition. Venturing through its gateways, one encounters a blend of regal heritage and myth, from the historic Royal Palace to the solemn Scottish National War Memorial. This emblematic fortress not only serves as a sentinel over Edinburgh, but also as a timeless symbol of Scotland's turbulent yet fascinating past. Mondstadt France. A castle amidst the tides, hovering like a mirage on the edge of the Normandy coast, Mont-Saint-Michel captivates visitors with its awe-inspiring presence. This architectural wonder, a blend of natural force and human ingenuity, stands tall on its rocky islet, encircled by the rhythmic dance of the tides. The dramatic ebb and flow of the sea isolate the castle at high tide, creating an ethereal island that seems lifted from the pages of a fantasy novel. Walking through its gates, one is transported into a medieval world of narrow alleys, steeped in the rich tapestry of history that cloaks the abbey at its peak. The journey up to the abbey is a winding path through history, offering breathtaking views that merge the man-made marvel with the natural beauty of its coastal backdrop. Mont-Saint-Michel is not just a visit, but an immersion into a living fairy tale, a testament to medieval architecture and timeless allure. Pel Castle in Romania. Tucked up in the Carpathian Mountains, a genuine jewel, Pel Castle, a magnificent example of neo-Renaissance architecture, is situated near Sinaia, Romania. King Carol the Rex of Romania ordered it to be built between 1873 and 1914 as a summer home. Situated amidst the Carpathian Mountains, the castle presents stunning vistas and a tranquil ambiance. The castle's elaborate woodwork, frescoes and stained glass windows combine Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque architectural elements. The first castle in Europe with central heating, electricity and an elevator was Pel Castle. The 170 rooms of the castle are each furnished differently. The music room, the Hall of Honor, and the Imperial Suite are notable rooms. In addition to a great collection of silver and glassware, the castle is home to large collections of art, armor, and weapons. Guided tours of the castle are available for visitors, offering insights into its architectural elements and historical background. There are lovely walking pathways and breathtaking views of the mountains in the nearby gardens and parklands, which are definitely worth exploring. Hohenwald Castle, Austria. This medieval rock castle is set against the backdrop of the Austrian Alps. Hohenwald Castle, also known as Festung Hohenwald, is a magnificent medieval fortress perched on a 155-meter, 509 ft rock pillar overlooking the Austrian market town of Werfen in the Salzach Valley, about 40 kilometers south of Salzburg. Built between 1075 and 1078 by Archbishop Gebhard of Salzburg, it was intended as a strategic bulwark during the imperial investiture controversy. Hohenwald Castle, which is surrounded by the Tennen Mountains and the Berchtesgaden Alps, has a rich past and stunning vistas. The rulers of Salzburg used it as a hunting refuge and house in addition to a military installation. It has been strengthened and enlarged over the ages, particularly in the 16th century German Peasants' War. Hohenwald Castle is a well-liked tourist attraction these days, renowned for its guided tours, falconry displays, and events with a medieval theme. The chapel, armory, and dungeon are just a few of the chambers in the castle that guests can tour while taking in the breathtaking alpine landscape.